I ever tell you all about the time I got my name? So this one time, a long time ago, I'm enjoying myself, out in the combat zone. A few bets, a few drinks, a whole lot of jokes. I'm making friends, having a good time. Now this one guy, he gets jealous. I mean, I can't blame him. It happens to me all the time. People just get upset that they ain't as cool. Anyway, he's this really big guy. I mean, huge guy, actually. I don't remember his name. Doesn't matter. Shut up. So this big idiot decides he's gonna challenge me to a drinking contest. Guess he figures he'll make me look like a fool in front of all the nice folks at the combat zone. So he lumbers up to me, comes up to my table, tells me he can drink me under the table. I'm like, the hell you can, try me. So everybody gathers round because it's clear this is gonna be the coolest thing that happens all night. And we just go at it, just shot after shot after shot. Now, the whole time, he's talking shit about me. I mean, telling me I'm gonna lose, telling me that I'm a piece of shit, all this stuff, and I'm just laughing. I'm laughing, I'm taking my shots. Now, I'm so drunk, and I mean so drunk, that it's crazy. Later on, people were like, man, you were so amazing. I didn't even know how you could still be standing. I've never seen anyone drink that much. And after a while, I see that big guy starting to get wobbly, right? Like he's not gonna last much longer. But I take a minute to make sure that I'm not so drunk that I'm just seeing shit. But I'm right, it's him. He is wobbly. So, I push through it, man. I knuckle down and I keep taking shots. Finally, he just goes face first into the table, out cold, no question. And I'm so pumped up, I pick this guy up. I shit you not, I picked him right up, totally raged out, and then I just, bam, slam him back down onto the floor. And I'm screaming, yeah, man, yeah, who's the best, who's the best? And this one guy, he comes over, he looks at me and he's like, oh man, you blew all the blood vessels in your eye, man. That's totally messed up. That's so cool. And then everyone cheers even more. And I was so pumped up, I didn't even feel it. And everyone's all like, yeah, let's hear it for Red Eye. Oh, it was pretty great. You should have been there. Hey, got some news for you all. Word's getting around that the overboss has been seen meeting up with the head honchos for each of the gangs. No one's told me shit yet, but doesn't take a genius to figure out what's going on. That's right, we're taking the park. The whole damn thing. Don't shake your head at me. I'm telling you, that's what's going down. You just wait. This new overboss is the real deal, man. Getting shit done. Hey, asshole. You're listening to Raider Radio. So, I was thinking about the time I came to Nuka World. I ever tell you deadbeats that story? Doesn't matter. I feel like telling it now. Shut up. So, like a year ago, I'm running with this gang. Pretty good deal. I mean, I probably could have been in charge, but whatever. I don't need that kind of hassle, right? I mean, I'm totally capable of running my own gang. Probably the best friggin' gang you've ever seen. But anyway, I hear this dude, Coulter, is putting together a huge-ass team of raiders to take over Nuka World. And I hear this, and I just gotta go check it out. See if it's the real deal. Now, the guys I'm running with, they're all upset that I'm leaving. They're so upset they just keep saying, oh, come on, man, you have to stay. You're the best out of all of us. We're screwed without you. But I'm like, no, man, I ain't gonna let you guys hold me back. So I go out on my own, I travel through some crazy shit you wouldn't believe even if I told you about it, and I wind up here. Now I find out who Coulter is, and I just march right up to his face and say, well, here I am, now what? You could see right away that he was impressed. He looks at me and he says, man, you look like hell. How long has it been since you slept? And I say, well, I don't know, man, doesn't matter. I can sleep when I'm dead. And you could see on his face that he was totally impressed, just like he knew I was the real deal. So first he says, "Man, I am impressed. You're the real deal, Red Eye. I'm gonna call you that because your eyes are bloodshot as hell and it looks really cool." He says, "You're gonna be my right-hand man because I can tell just by looking at you that I can count on you." But then, like, he stops and he sees the guitar I'm carrying and he says, "Oh, no shit, you can play?" And I look at him and I say, "I don't know, man. Can I?" "Yeah, Colter, like you said, I am the real deal." And he loses his mind, he's so excited. He says, "Oh, no way, I got an even more important job for you. Get your ass into that radio station and make it amazing." Well, and here we are. Swear to you, true story. All of it, every word. Of course, Colter ended up being kind of a chump, but I mean, I knew that from the beginning. Like, I probably could have challenged him right there, made myself the overboss, but, whatever. I like this gig just fine. Yeah. For each of the gangs. No one's told me shit yet, but doesn't take a genius to figure out what's going on. That's right, we're taking the park. The whole damn thing. Don't shake your head at me. I'm telling you, that's what's going down. You just wait. This new overboss is the real deal, man. Getting shit done. It's Red Eye here, running Raider Radio. You love it, and you know it. Hey, anybody listening? Got some good news for you. All those damn robots in the Galactic Zone, no longer a problem, thanks to our kick-ass overboss. And the overboss has decided to leave the Galactic Zone in the hands of the operators. Maybe with something to do, they won't be so damn bored all the time. With the Galactic Zone under the Overboss's control, I mean, we're doing it, people. We're taking over Nuka World. Here's a little something which I know you've all heard pieces of before. Only this time, you've got Red Eye, the master of storytelling, to lay it on you. Now this here is a true story. And I know it's a true story because I heard like 10 different versions from 10 different guys, all of them swearing it's true. And when you get a story like that, well, you just know there's gotta be some truth to it. Well, the way this story starts is a mystery. Nobody knows where the legendary raider named Atlas came from. Some say he was in the Great War, got hit right smack in the face with one of them big nukes, shrugged it off, and kept on going. Some say he just appeared out of thin air, like the wastes themselves conjuring him up. And some say he was the product of a night of unholy passion between a super mutant, a Deathclaw, and Satan himself. Now, most of you all know the later stories, how Atlas single-handedly took down that band of super mutants south of Boston. I heard he bit the head off the leader's dog. The head clean off. Or that time he took a group of 5 men, only 5, downtown straight into a rival gang's territory and walked out with their leader's son just because the kid said some mean things about Atlas's mother. But the biggest story was that spot way north of Boston. What the hell was the name of it again? Doesn't matter, I guess because it ain't there no more. Andover. Andover, I think that was it. Somewhere else. Anyway, this little shithole of a town was home to the Junkers, a gang that my rights never should have lasted more than, like, a week. I don't know how they made it, but they survived. They got by. And somehow they got noticed. In particular, Atlas noticed the gang leader's woman, a blonde number named Hope. Atlas, they say, was smitten, in love from the moment he laid eyes on her. Hope, though, well, she didn't feel the same.
How thoughtful. I feel better
Hey,
now.
got some news for you all. Word's getting around that the overboss has been with the head honchos for each of the gangs. No one has told me shit yet, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out what's going on. We're taking a look. That's what's going down. You just wait. This new overboss is the real deal, man. Getting shit done. You're all a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you.
No way I can pick this.
Well, I guess it's someone in the pack. It's a drawing of William Black, and that's, okay, no, I'm tearing this up. So, I told you about Atlas, the meanest raider to ever wander this world. And how he fell for Hope, a beautiful raider from a rival gang that didn't give two shits about him. Now, like I said, Atlas, he was used to getting his way. So we gathered up a big old army of raiders, marched right up to the town where Hope's gang, the Junkers, was all holed up, and demanded she come out and talk to him. Hope, headstrong as she was, very politely yelled over the wall and told Atlas exactly where he could shove his intentions. I hear she launched that golden Brahmin right back over the wall into... But in his own special crazy-ass way, he found himself wanting Hope even more. He was in a bind now, you see. He couldn't let her insults stand, but he wasn't ready to just up and storm the town and risk killing Hope in the process. In my opinion, folks, ain't no relationship worth this kind of trouble. I'm just being honest with you. Anyway, so Atlas calls out a few of his lieutenants, talks to them all quiet for a few minutes. Then these poor saps march right out in front of the wall surrounding the town, and I swear to you, they set themselves on fire right then and there. Over the screaming, Atlas yells that if he can convince these good men to set fire to themselves, imagine what he can convince the other couple hundred men to do to their town. Personally, I'd find that a pretty convincing argument. But Hope, she ain't backing down. She yells that Atlas can set himself on fire. That'd get him about as far as anything. Now I tell you, when Atlas hears this, he gets angry beyond all.
Now get to the
He
stage!
slams those giant fists down on the ground. As the story goes, windows shattered in Diamond City, and a whole section of Lexington comes crashing down just from the shock of it. Hope and her gang wake up the next morning and find their town the only thing still standing as far as the eye can see. Atlas says it's the last threat he's gonna make before he storms their gates, and honestly, between us, this whole thing has already gone way off the rails. Now Hope, she's a good woman, a raider through and through, but she takes care of her own. She knows there ain't no way her little gang can stand up to Atlas and his army. And so she knows what she's gotta do. The white flag goes up, and Hope herself walks right out the front gate. Says if Atlas gives his word that her gang is safe, she'll go free. Only he's got a shake on it. Atlas, proud man that he is, takes her up on that offer. And it's not until he's shaking her hand that he hears the beeping. Clever woman that she was, Hope went and strapped herself up with more than a couple of mini nukes. She knew what she was about. Now, I am told that on that day, the sun might as well not even have come up, for all the good it did next to the brightness of that explosion. Men hundreds of miles away went blind. Birds dropped out of the sky for days after. And for as big and as tough as he was, they ain't never found all of that. Like I said at the top, true story. All of it. Is there a moral in all of this? Hell if I know. It's Red Eye here, running Raider